Uh, I. Hmm, this is really hard. Hello? It says I have internet, but I don't. Or at least Discord is crashing completely.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
wait, I can hear you.
Oh.
Hold on, let me bring up Task Manager and close the Discord. What the hell is happening? Okay. I am. I can see your names now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, my internet just took the biggest, like, crash I've ever seen. What is happening?
It doesn't like that we're talking about geography.
Of
We were not
course.
talking about geography. It was in the middle of, like, your brother trying to say, "Am I the older brother now?"
Um.
Which is what he says. He doesn't like that he's an older brother.
She says, "No, I've still been alive longer than you have."
Stop! Why you keep popping up? What is
I thought that was my brother.
happening?
Why do you keep popping up? Hello?
Popping up, Seer. Luta. Luta.
Because I'm a pest and you can't kill me.
Cause I'm a pest and you can't kill me.
No, Steam kept popping up for no reason. Um, yeah. But he asks, "Am I the older brother now?"
No, I've still been alive longer than you have.
But physical age.
Well, I mean,
Do you think I could get away with it?
I'm sorry?
Do you think I
Get
could
away with what?
pretending I'm older?
Maybe not in front of me.
Oh, okay. I'll drop it. It's just, it's weird.
No, it's
Same.
very fucking weird. Yeah. Yeah, it's, great.
Well,
But worse things could have happened to me, so.
thanks for coming to get us, by the way.
Of course. I wasn't just going to leave you there.
I know. It's just, I still have to thank you. You've already done more than most would. Not just for us, but people in general.
Yeah, you could definitely see that.
Well, I know you have to plan everything. Go do
Alright, well, if you need me, come find me or cast sending. Um,
that. I will.
Stay safe.
And then she leaves because she doesn't know how to handle emotions.
Yeah. He'll tell you to stay safe as well.
And she's fast walking away.
You speed walk away. Anyone else doing anything in this early morning?
Um, is there anything I'm actually doing? Uh. Ah, man. I kind of want to cast Gate again. But.
Hmm.
Best- I'm not going to do that right now, though. Because I don't know when we're going to move, so that may not be the best thing to do. Um. I'm going to. Is Cormith back?
Yeah, Korth is back.
I want to talk to him.
Oh yeah, you go and find Cormith.
Yeah.
You can see he's still tending to some of the wounds he sustained while he was captured by Usildor's forces when they took the mountain initially. See, he's currently just petting Antietam, his saber-tooth cat, as he's just kind of like sitting and like thinking, essentially. Gamesh,
Cormith.
how can I help you?
I need to ask you something.
Kind of leans back against the wall on the bench he's sitting on. Shoot. What do you have to ask?
Are you sure you're ready to make the sacrifice?
He takes a hard look at the ground, and you can see a lot of emotion and thought runs through his head very, very quickly. I have to.
And if you didn't?
What are you getting at?
Saving your brother will require more effort, obviously.
If it could be done easily, without other people knowing, maybe. I just don't know much about what has befallen him. The most we know is that Isildur won't be able to die until my brother does. That's why the Mad King survived for so long. He still had one of his psychic connections to someone else. If my brother is one of his, I don't see a way. To have him live.
Alright.
Unless you know something about the book that I don't.
There's a means of finding out.
If you can find out. If we can change this. If he can be saved. I'll have you know. I don't look forward to running this kingdom.
I know. You're a leader. But the best ones are usually ones that don't want to lead.
I don't mind leading, but there's so much baggage and niceties that come with kin that I never desired. It was my
I
brother
understand.
who could pass on the name willingly and easily. I just don't want to hurt anyone. I not.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I guess the only reason why I asked was because the only crime your brother seems to fully committed was being manipulated by someone thousands of years older. And I know, given our line of work, we often have to make a lot of sacrifices.
Sacrifice. It comes with the job. I've seen friends die. My father sacrificed himself for this kingdom. It sucks to have to sacrifice another.
It does.
If you could find a way. I'm not begging you. I won't even ask. And if you desire to find another way.
I do. Because even though it's part of the job, I feel sacrificing family or roots where we come from. I would fight tooth and nail to make sure I don't have to match the sacrifice anymore. I thought I lost it all once. And this is the last besides that. It'd just be you. I don't think you should have to make that sacrifice if you don't have to.
He'll put his hand on the large saber-toothed tiger and use it to bring himself to standing next to you, in front of you. I appreciate you, Gamesh.
And I recognize you. You're strong. You're noble. You're a good man.
You are as well.
I extend my hand.
He'll grab your hand and shake it. Thank you.
I'll go, see what I can find.
Okay. You head off. You see Cormath kind of looks down into Tiernan, runs his fingers through the large mane of the creature. You see a slight smile of hope that maybe things can change. Where do you head to now?
So when the mages that teleported us, what spells were they using?
They used teleportation circle.
Teleportation circles. Okay. Were they doing that through scrolls or through just them knowing
natural
it?
power.
Okay. All right. So I need to get back to them. I need to get back to the to the manor. I have to go to Seer next then.
You head off to find Sue.
Sorry, I was gone for a minute. What happened while I was gone?
Seer had a talk with
I
her
had to
brother,
get soup.
and then Gamesh had a talk with Corbin. And it's currently really early. It's about At this point, after the conversations between the two different groups, two different individuals, it's probably around 9:30 for them. Is there anything you would wish to do in this early morning?
AM or PM?
AM.
Oh, AM. Okay.
Yeah, you've just woken up. Probably about,
Yeah.
like an hour and a half ago, maybe.
Listen.
You know, you woke up at 8. 8 in the morning. You've been doing your like little morning things. You've eaten some breakfast. Now you're just like talking to the people who are in the King's Mountain. The forest.
The
I did my
NPCs we care about.
extreme morning workout.
Mm-hmm. Punched a couple trees.
Lifted some boulders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that with the belt off,
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
and I gotta keep my natural strength where it needs to be, and then the belt.
So the
just
belt will actually,
afterwards.
like, yeah,
That is very
keep that.
If I'm just relying on the belt, then my muscles will atrophy. You know, won't be fucking ripped anymore.
I mean,
Um.
arguably, that's not the case.
Faradir doesn't know that.
You know what? Actually, I'd probably go find Cindy.
Okay. You find Senti first.
Yeah. I just thought about the king had sent with they had troops.
Yeah.
So is anyone else doing anything in this early morning? Laura, Bellerk? Anyone you want to talk to, or things you want to do?
I mean, not particularly. Faradir's not much of a talker.
Have you said goodbye to your girlfriend yet?
We're not there, are we?
No, but magic.
Yeah, but I usually do the message at night, just in case, like, throughout the day there's an emergency.
Oh, no, I meant approaching like an NPC. Like Alder or something. I'm sure he has something.
Oh, no, I've got my sending stone, so I should be okay.
Okay.
Oh dang! Ah, shit.
You know what? I'm gonna ask if they have anyone has a nice bow I could borrow that's better than mine.
No. Wow. What is your bow? Is it just a basic?
It's a +1 longbow.
Probably don't.
And I had a great idea for a bow to get commissioned from a magic shop, but that's never going to happen.
Do it after this.
Maybe.
There's an
We keep having a lot of things happen.
Actually, alright, sorry, man.
after
It
these
happened
fight.
very fast. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Actually, can I find one of the mages that teleported us? I want to see if they know a spell.
Okay.
Just can't choose who you want to talk to.
Yeah, alright. Now I have because I keep thinking about the circumstances, and then I have to keep reevaluating my choices. So actually, I want to meet one of the mages. I want to see if they know scrying. Yeah.
Asif knows scrying, but she's not here. You left her on a different continent.
She's with the ship.
She's
Yeah.
probably the safest person right now.
That is
And-
very true.
And
Yeah.
on top of that, we need her to defend the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong.
And to also just like help her build it. Like
Right. She's in her natural element right now.
she's where she belongs.
Yeah,
In
we
the
sent her out
ship.
to live in we sent her to live in her natural habitat in the wild.
A ship.
Oh,
Exactly.
Man, if only Asif was
A ship
here.
where everyone is weaker than her, so she feels great about herself.
Yeah. Unlike when the party comes on.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I remember when
We
were
show
the
up level
same.
18, she's still level 13, and she's like, damn it.
Yeah, she's like, I've been getting
Imagine
stronger,
being a
guys.
pirate with like the favorite terrain being the ocean, and they are just a pirate for the rest of their life.
They have no choice.
Yeah, never need to touch land at all.
I mean, dude.
They do know scrying. Yeah, you walk up to the Emperor of the Minks, and he allows you to talk with his mages. They do know scry.
Okay, it's one of his mages. Alright, fuck.
He's a friend.
Man.
Like, he's not.
No, it's not that, but they haven't seen the manor, most likely. And I think they need to. So, I mean.
Maybe a second hand. They could also.
Yeah. And this is a particular creature.
Do you possess a picture or a piece of garment, body part, hair?
Yeah, I mean, but I forgot. I thought scrying could be in an area. It's not. It has to be a creature.
It can be a location.
It can be a location, yeah.
That it can.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, you for. Yeah. Is it because you have to have seen the location before? And the
Or I
most.
think if you have an object from it, you can do it.
I'm reading it. It says instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says
I might be thinking about teleportation.
If you had like the ability to like paint a picture of the location, you could probably do that.
I don't think.
Paint a mind picture. Just really describe it.
If you had telepathy, you could share the memory of that.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of magic just to be trying to use scrying.
Hey, why don't you just ask for like a quill and a paper?
Oh, you think Gamesh is that artistic? I appreciate your confidence.
Ask about an artistic character. I don't know what the art skill is.
I don't even know. Well, there's tools for art, actually.
Yeah, but like, what's the art tool skill? What's it based off of?
I would, man. I would say that's a variety. First, I would say first is intelligence to recall it.
There are actually the proficiency in painters.
Yeah,
I know, but it's like, what skill do those tools use?
I would say it's a total like two skills. I would say first intelligence to recall, and then dexterity to do it.
Yeah, definitely dex. And
yeah.
I don't know if it would be entirely intelligence based though. It could just be like wisdom, like.
I mean that's up to DM interpretation.
Just like, oh
yeah.
The path I follow, like instead of just memorizing.
Yeah, but in my mind, I'm thinking like photographic memory, your ability to actually paint the scene in your mind.
The keen mind feat.
Yeah.
Screw it. It's gonna be charisma based.
Fuck yeah.
I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I bet he has really high charisma and dexterity.
I also have
18 charisma and a 20 dex.
Okay, well, for me to even find out if they have scrying, and then I ask them. So if I ask them about scrying, because Gamesh doesn't have the spell, so what would they tell me?
Yeah, I do have scrying.
Yeah, but I need you to look at the manor.
He looks at the Emperor of the Minks, who kind of like allowed this conversation to happen between his mages that he like kind of sponsors. We're familiar.
Have they been to our house?
I'm slightly impressed, I'm not gonna lie.
When the kingdom was raising you all up, I didn't know if I should see you as threats or not. I've had my people spy on you a few times.
Hmm.
I'm sure a lot of people have spied on you over the year, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
over the
It's
year.
been half
A year.
less.
Over the
It's been
months.
less than a year.
Over
Over
the
like 6 months. Yeah,
Six
half a year.
We've gone through so much shit in these last 6
It's been like
months.
it's been half a year. Yeah.
It's funny though, because you really think about it, that's like imagining like a group of individuals get like access to nukes out of nowhere. It's just,
Yeah.
So
have to just, like,
the
It's
game started
terrifying.
at the beginning of summer, so it started in like May, and it's gone to it's already the new year. Like this is like.
yeah, but you gotta think by the time we actually got any renown, it wasn't truly until about
Yeah.
fall.
This is honestly, it's probably close to like February. I won't lie. Like, there's still like 4 months left.
Yeah, we have done a lot in a very short amount of
Yeah.
time.
I can understand how everyone's really wary of us because, like, no one knows who we are. It's not like we come from prestigious families. The guy we had who came from a prestigious family, like, left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we came
So-
through. We did a couple things. Then out of nowhere, we were like dealing with
Suddenly we
national
were
threats.
killing. Yeah, suddenly we had inserted ourselves on a national level
Yeah.
without permission.
Well, no, they gave you kind of like, you know.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
That
It's
that
just
was
it's like
after we started dealing with it, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you
It's just-
happened to drop them in Rush Cabal, and they happened to just need people who Rush didn't know.
Yeah.
it's just like we jumped up social status very fast. That's all.
Yeah, we did.
All right,
Sears' plan is to fade into obscurity to not last long.
at all.
Y'all, I just
Alright.
had some bomb ass soup, and I just thought you should know that.
Nice.
My soup, nice. I
We
made
love
sloppy
a
joes
good
today.
Soup.
I made some sloppy joes today.
My dad made chili, and he just makes the best chili.
Ooh,
I
nice.
like how both you and I both went ooh.
Oh yeah, a good
I
chili.
literally will eat nobody else's chili because they make it in gross ways, but he makes really good chili. So
Man, the last time me and my girlfriend made chili, we put in ghost peppers in it, and I tell you that it was like it was killer on the nose because we had forgot to put the pepper in initially, so we cooked it up, but then we cooked it all the fucking.
Oh no!
We were in the fucking department coughing and shit.
rest in peace, bro.
But the chili came out fucking phenomenal.
Sound good.
That's all that
Sometimes
matters.
a good spice, it doesn't ruin it. Like, it just,
Yeah.
you cleared your sinuses that day.
And we
I
only
recommend,
use one too. Just one.
If you use tomato sauce and tomato soup, it's very good. Or no, it's tomato juice and tomato soup. It makes it
Ooh.
amazing.
Good to know.
Yeah. My dad is the only person I've ever met that uses both, and I think that's why it tastes so much different than other people's chili. Chili gives it better flavor.
Chili is one of those things that, like, there's a million different recipes for chili. Like,
Yeah.
just do whatever they want, and it's still considered chili.
We put corn in ours and no beans, and the corn is very good.
Okay.
I couldn't
Um,
do no beans.
Before I forget what my thought process was. Right. All right. So they know where the manor is.
They do. They've spied on you.
I-
before.
Yes. All right. We're having to spy on the manor again right now to see what the current state is, if it's surrounded, stuff like that, with wherever he can gather.
Yeah, he'll sit down and scry, and begin to look throughout the manor. And let's got my dice actually. Surprisingly, they were-
God, if they get like an error 404 not found, and that means our mana got burned. They just fucking destroyed their house.
Well, whoever the new king is will pay for that.
Do we have a
literally
homeowner's
pay, like,
insurance?
cash pay. I'll make sure that we do.
Are we protected from natural disasters and also arson?
No. Here's the question. Is the new king protected from us?
So true.
It depends on who new king becomes.
Exactly. And I feel like whoever becomes the new king will more than likely be willing to fix Isildur's horrible actions. We need Isildur insurance.
Isildur insurance, man. The premium on that has to be ridiculous.
God, I know, right?
You see his eyes glaze over for a few moments as he begins to scry on the manor. They are guarding it. They're wary of your return.
Who's guarding? Is it just soldiers?
Up front, it seems like soldiers. Guardsmen of the king. Oh, one of the king's guards here. Surprising. Only humans.
And he said that was just on the outside.
Just on the outside. Let me check the inside. See the eyes squint as you can see this like almost a reflection of light within them, almost like watching like when you look at someone's eyes, you can see the reflection of like a TV screen in there. You can just kind of see like this faint movement. You can't tell what's happening. They captured your pixies, keeping them in a cage in the basement. The mushroom men as well. They've been secluded to the basement floors. Not happy about it.
Okay.
Nothing here. Human guards aren't allowed in the basement, but they're not moving.
Wait, he said what in the basement?
Guards are not patrolling the basement, but the mushroom men aren't reacting, essentially. Like, even though they're not being watched, they're very, very still. Like, they're still terrified.
Okay.
Oh, poor baby.
That could also be because I have trained them to be so afraid of the basement.
They're not supposed to go in the basement.
Yeah.
That's the one part of the house they're not supposed to go in.
Now, would I be able to? Well, I don't want to. Honestly, I don't think Gamesh would just assume that's the reason why. I don't think Gamesh would assume that.
It's smart not to.
Yeah, Gamesh wouldn't assume that.
But it is an important fact to know.
I'm glad you guys said that, because of me, I completely forgot about this.
I mean, they probably also weren't being very nice to them, and the mushroom men are very sensitive.
But it's like, no, like, I've casted guards and wards on the basement when the mushroom men tried to go down there. It was not a pleasant experience for them.
Yeah, they did not like that.
Okay.
No!
Okay. Alright. Fuck. I want to get to that chair.
I don't think there's anything in the basement, but it's hard to tell.
They might
His
have
eyes
moved the chair.
flash, and he opens them and blinks a few times. From what I can tell, it's guarded by regular soldiers. One of the King's Guard is there. But other than that, it's pretty normal.
Alright. Thanks.
And just so you know, the King's Guard that is there is the leader, Marcellus.
Okay. Yes, I wanted to cast Legend Lore.
Do you need to get in there quietly?
That was the goal.
Could cast invisibility.
How long do I think it would take me to get there with Windwalk?
With Windwalk, probably a half hour, maybe.
Half hour.
I can teleport you inside for free.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Yeah, I'm just trying.
The only, yeah,
But then I would also have to teleport back out. See, that's the. I'm trying to consider.
but there's a teleportation circle there too, so I can also get that for free.
You can.
Yeah, well, because teleportation circle is a ritual spell.
Oh, yeah, but I still have to find a way back though.
Yeah, no, what I'm suggesting is I would use teleportation circle. We would both go there because it leads to a secret room. You're invisible. You go down to the chair, do what you need to do. I stay in the secret room.
I got you. I got you.
We have a secret room.
We do. We do. All right. All right. Put a pin in that. I need to go talk to Seer.
Okay. Good luck.
And now I'm going to go talk to Seer.
The real question is, will the invisibility last
Well,
after
if we
cast Legend Lore?
no, well,
It would
not.
You'd have to use
Yeah.
second casting a spell.
Yeah, I'm using it through the item. I mean,
They can cast greater invisibility on you.
yeah. I mean, he said invisibility. You know, I have to work with what he told me.
I'm just
Well, he could have meant either greater or lesser. He didn't specify.
Yeah. And Gamesh doesn't have those type of magics. So his magics are very boombastic type shit. So
Yeah.
alright. Yes, I'm gonna go find Seer.
easy enough.
I'm guessing she'll be in a room. Oh, I don't know where.
That depends. How much time has passed since I talked to my brother?
Probably like 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's still like prior to 10. I know that's a weird.
Yeah. No, but I know what you mean by that. I think actually what Sue would do after talking to her brother is she'd probably just go somewhere where like she can like she'll probably just actually be sitting in her room with her journal out, writing down all of the information she knows in her code so she can examine it and think about it. About what they're doing this instant, I mean. So yeah, she's probably in her room. Never mind.
Hold it.
Yeah, she's writing in her special diary in her secret code.
Special diary.
Yeah. It's what it is.
Hey, listen.
I mean, you're able to find it.
Again, like I said, I'll knock on the door.
Yeah, I will answer.
I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I need to get to the manor.
Okay. What's the plan? I mean, I can get you in there, but after that.
I need to get to the chair.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's a way we can save Cormus, brother.
All right.
logical for me to assume our house is being watched, right? We're wanted fugitives.
I would explain that too, as you know.
Okay, I'm like,
I explain the circumstances.
like I really want a yes and here, but
Everything
she
that
doesn't
I
have
know,
any
everything
information.
that I know, you know.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I can get you in there, and if you're invisible, and they can cast a good enough invisibility spell on you to last after you use the chair, I can get you out without needing to be invisible myself.
Right.
The issue is getting out of the secret room without the people in there noticing.
Indeed. So,
Someone surely has a scroll, like.
invisibility. We teleport. I'd have to go through the door.
The painting door, yeah.
I can cast Tremor Sense on myself before we go. That would give me I guess, terrain dive, which would give me a Tremor Sense. If I did it at 5th level, or if I did it at 4th level, I could get it out to 15 feet. 15 feet from the entrance of the painting. I think that's pretty good range. To know if someone would be able to see me or not. I would hope so. Then I could quickly, because then downstairs is the immediate left.
Well, especially because the painting door is located in like a little cranny.
Yeah, so, and then as soon as I get out, all I gotta do is make an immediate left, and I'm right there at the stairs.
Yeah, as long as you don't bump into anyone.
Right, as long as I'm bumping into anyone. But then again, I'll be invisible, so I'll be trying stealth this time.
Yeah.
And if I am able to get downstairs, and I can cast Legend Lore in the chair, then realistically, I can just bomb my way back upstairs. I think that works. Yeah? Does that sound solid of a plan?
Might be biased, but I think so.
Because like I said, the only issue is if there's anything else, because he was able to see in the basement, right? In the basement, he didn't see anything extra. So all we had
Just
is
that the mushroom men were terrified. Also, Seer will tell Ganesh that she did classically condition them to be afraid of the basement.
Alright. Hopefully that's what that was then.
Yes.
But
that's to assume it's not.
Now, were the pixies just as afraid, or was it just the mushroom men?
He said that it was the mushroom men that were afraid.
Okay. Alright then. Okay. Then yes. So then, alright, that helps. So we know that. What do we want to? Damn. Do we want to free the mushroom? the pixies?
No.
No. Leave them be. Let them.
So here's the reason why. If we free them, we don't know if those knights are going to just capture them again. They could just say fuck it and kill them.
Yeah. And I'm trying to avoid casting any high level magics.
Yeah, so.
Because I could do demi-plane and put them in demi-plane, but then that's a whole nother thing, and I don't know what I'm gonna need my magic.
Wait. Take back of holding. Put the ball in a bag of holding.
Not all of it,
We would
And take
need
both of our bags of holding.
We would need Faradir's
Oh fuck yeah, the portable hole. Take the skull
Portable.
out of the portable hole to save the mushroom.
This is about to be a whole team effort. Let's get everybody.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh
can
my
we
god.
do that? That work?
I mean, we could just steamroll the freaking.
Yeah, but like
But
then the issue
I'm
is
really
like
trying to avoid not having to do that.
Yeah, like that causes more issues for us. But like if we could just borrow Faradir's portable hole and leave the skull somewhere around here. And we can
Okay.
save all of the mushroom men and the fairies.
Okay, so far, the magic part, the spell parts of this, I feel as though we have kind of figured out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to find Belric and Faradir, because that's the
Yeah.
other bag of
We might as
holding.
well grab Senti as well, and Mabehi.
Let's get everybody, and we're going to
Yeah.
discuss this. Let's get everybody.
Yeah, we've gotten a solid plan worked out, and now we're gonna go convene
Yes.
with the group.
Yes, we're going to figure this out. We're going to brainstorm ideas, bounce them off the wall,
Yeah.
see what sticks. So, group meeting.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, Faradir's giving us that portable hole. She doesn't. She loves the mushroom.
She would do anything to save them.
Yeah.
Okay, so yep. So
Also, she's giving Gamesh the portable hole, not Seer.
yeah.
So, you have figured out your plan. You gather your crew, head to these mages.
Oh, before we do that, I don't think we should take everybody. I don't know. Maybe we can just take everybody.
No.
Remember how
It
small
does. Oh wait, no,
that hole is?
it's
Oh yeah.
no.
The room is small.
No, it's not because I learned dimensional magic to change
Oh,
it.
you did, yes. Forgot.
Look at
Take everyone.
All right. Okay, so okay then. All right then. Okay. So
Why the dimensional magic was useful.
so with that being the case, I need to see something now.
Everyone always complained it was small.
All right, so we have hold up. So Legend Lord, name, or describe a place or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore. Okay, the more information we have about the thing. Okay, so realistically, we would want Mabehi to go then, because Mabehi is the stealther. Like, if Mabehi stealth, she's not being found, especially while she's invisible.
Yeah.
So Mabehi could do, and I can cast Terrain Dive on Mabehi, so she could have a tremor sense. I can put that on a singular creature, so she'd be able to sense around her, and she'd be able to stealth while invisible.
She can also see invisible creatures within 10 feet of her.
And she can also, oh my
She's
gosh,
so
guys!
perfect. It's almost like she's a rogue.
Almost like she's a fucking rogue. Okay. All right. So we'll do that.
So we're all just gonna teleport to the mansion and then have Graham roleplay with himself.
Pretty much. And we'll be there as backup. Is anything?
I've got Mabehi's character sheet.
Okay.
So let Laura do it.
All right.
And then we'll be there in case anything goes wrong, and we do have to fight for whatever reason.
Yeah. All right. Bet. This is a good plan. I'm glad we convened as a group.
I love this. I love this for us. We're improving.
I love this.
Yeah. Could you imagine making a plan this solid
Like
before?
when we were sharing like cursed images and shit. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So as a census, Is this sound like a good plan to everybody so far? Everyone on board with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, any no's?
I don't think so.
I hear 0 no's. This is the plan.
Okay. Alright.
Unanimous.
Okay then. So, when right before we teleport, I will cast Tremor Sense on my Behi at 4th level.
How long does that last?
I think mine's is only a minute.
Don't do that before we teleport. It takes me 10 minutes to cast the spell in ritual form.
I'm just saying, like right before we teleport is what
Okay.
I mean.
I just need to make sure.
No, mine's is 10 minutes. So after she started her ritual, then I
Perfect.
can, yeah.
Start halfway through mine.
And then we'll give Mabehi the bags and the portable hole. We probably want to take the skull out of the portable hole now.
Yes.
And we put it back in.
Does Cormith give us permission to store the Tarask skull here?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's not Cormith's decision. It's probably Adler's.
Well, I'll ask Adler then. I don't know.
Yes.
And I don't think we need pass without a trace, since Mabehi's pretty fucking stealthy. I don't think she really needs
Yeah,
to hit.
she's the lowest she can roll is 27.
Because, like, honestly, I think if we give her pass
And these
without
are just
trace,
like regular guys, apparently.
and we'll be giving her like we don't need her in the 40s. If she needs to make a 40 roll for stealth, something's really wrong.
Yeah, something's terrible.
And I'm trying to help everybody conserve on spells as much as we can, so that way we can be ready to make moves as quickly as possible.
You have your plan?
Oh, I'm pretty gas. But save that though, just in case we might need it down the line.
When will we ever use Pass Without Trace?
We've done it before.
Yeah, like once or twice.
And we're also trying to get to the king. We might need a stealth for that. Oh, you can cast it whenever? What the fuck? How?
It's a druid spell!
Yeah, she says the free cast.
Magic staff.
Oh, the staff.
Yeah, also her staff, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, I keep forgetting we're high levels.
I know, right? It's like, wait, you can just do shit?
Oh man. Okay, guys. So
Pass Without Trace.
I guess we're also getting past without trace, Graham.
You might as well just apply to all of us.
Just stack this shit up.
It is a radius, though, around Senti.
Yeah, but we're all teleporting in a teleportation circle. We're gonna be close.
I mean, because realistically, like,
Oh,
like no, but like getting outside of the door of the painting is really the main part that we're worried about.
And getting back in it.
Yes, and I think it was Senti being near the door that will handle that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the range is what, 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 30 feet. Okay. So invisibility on Mabehi.
It takes less than an hour.
And then Sierra will start ritual casting teleportation circle. After about 9 minutes, I will cast terrain dive at 4th level to give her 15-foot tremor sense. And then Senti will cast pass without a trace to give everyone a plus 10 while within 30 feet of her. And Mabehi will account for that initial stealth roll. And then we'll give Mabehi the bags of holdings and the portable hole so she can load up the mushroom in and the pixies.
This
Were
is
the pixies
the most solid
locked up?
plan we've ever had.
It
Right.
really is.
Wait, were they locked up or they were just locked in the basement?
The pixies are locked up. The mushroom men are just in the basement.
She can
Mabehi,
be lockpicks.
yeah, she has lockpicks and stuff, right? So okay, I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
I do also have enhance ability if anyone needs that.
Nice.
The thing is, I don't think Mabehi. Well, maybe for the lockpicking, I suppose.
She already,
I also have
yeah.
silence.
I mean, that's
But
true.
I don't know if that can travel though.
No, it does. You can attach it to a object. I'm pretty sure.
But that also might be really suspicious.
If it gets really quiet out of nowhere.
Yeah, if someone's having like
Oh,
a conversation
that's
and
true.
then suddenly they can't hear each other anymore.
From across the hall, it's like, what?
And it's like they're just opening their mouth like a fish.
Exactly. The sound isn't traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Turn
can,
off the sound.
oh no, it's a point, not a. You can't see. Yeah, it's on a point. So
Okay.
yeah. All right.
It might then be useful to cast silence around the door here, so the sound we're making doesn't travel
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
through the painting.
Yeah, because they don't know that the room is here. But
No.
then again, if anything goes wrong, then we won't know.
Yeah, I guess we could just be quiet.
And we'll have passed without a trace, so we'll have a +10.
Okay.
So just so you know, Pass Without a Trace is tied to Senti.
Yes.
No, but like I'm saying, so that would be for us mainly in the room.
Okay.
That way, so we are not giving away our position to
Mhm.
people outside of the room.
And then for Mabehi when she comes in and out of the door.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is good.
Yeah.
I think this is good.
I
This is
never
the most
expected.
solid plan we've ever had.
So, you
I-
gather yourselves ready,
Okay.
and you teleport into the
I'll put terrain dive in the chat for Laura.
Okay.
So like I said, you'll have 15 feet of tremor sense. Come casting this at 4th level, and if for whatever reason you're in an area of loose dirt, you can also burrow for a total of 40 feet.
Okay.
So, you all have teleported into your manor house. One of the mages will come with you just to cast greater invisibility on Bay. Or actually, do they want greater
Okay.
invisibility or just regular invisibility?
Greater.
Greater?
If possible. Yeah. And regular invisibility last. I mean, because realistically, if we just do regular anyway, it's only going to last for about a good minute.
So, greater invisibility. And immediately, the stage is set.
Oh, okay. So before we do go, all right. This for clarification: the connection to the Yisodor is coming through the Mad King book, right? What's the book? Yeah, that's where that effect stems from, right?
Yeah, you've seen it before in one Mad King's. In the Mad King himself.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure, because when she gets in the chair to use Legend Lore, she has to know what it is she's looking for. So we want to know for the King's corruption, and that is hopefully what's going to give us the information necessary to help free. It starts with the U.
So I need to ask about the King's corruption?
Yeah, that's the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. You teleport in.
Okay.
Mabehi immediately goes invisible. You're casting silence, Belloc?
No, no.
No. Yep. I'll hold off if we need it.
So I need a stealth check.
Okay.
And we have Pass Without Trace, right?
We indeed have passed without trace. Alright. Delve. You can do
28.
20.
40,
47.
47 from
Got
Becky.
0.
Oh no,
that's a
buddy!
Oh, Elric.
It's something. Then you have I guess
0.
Belric
It's a nat 1.
I guess Belric should. It wouldn't have mattered. He still would have got a nat 1 regardless.
Yeah.
Oh no! Yikes! Me and Belric eat shit.
Okay,
Oh.
so we have
We both hit our heads on the ceiling.
a 28, a 47,
28.
another 28.
Senti, go ahead, roll your stealth.
For Senti.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, buddy.
I have a 13. I have a
Should you use luck? I'm gonna say that's entirely up to you, Senti.
I mean,
Does it matter if you pass this or not?
I mean, it depends how he's doing a group check. It depends.
Yeah, okay.
maybe.
If you want to, Senti, go for it. It's
Yeah.
up to you. It's entirely up to you.
We should have cast fucking silence.
If it's a nat 1. Oh my god!
You all teleport into the chamber, and immediately hear as the magic fades. You all look to each other as Belric kind of like backs up to a wall, and you hear as like 15 books just collapse from one of the shelves, all onto his armor. You hear the ding 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 as like multiple books and the shelf itself just ting off of his armor. And then Faradir, you look towards Belric in that whole mess, and you just out loud say, "We're supposed to be quiet. What are you doing?" And then with Senti, even with Pass Without a Trace, you step onto Chad somehow, who gets out a loud yelp, and you all just look at each other after making the most noise you've ever heard in the same place.
Rick, you should have kept silence.
I know. I sure wish this being a demi-plane helped.
Oh god.
Huh? What was that? You hear from the other side of the painting.
At least we're in a secret room.
You hear
Yeah.
the armor moving.
What is alright? What is
I
the
actually cannot believe we got 3 nat 1s.
Hey, Belric,
You know,
it's time to cast silence.
I can't believe you called the third one. That's what I can't believe.
I knew it! I knew it was gonna be a 1!
Technically, if that was a success, that would have been a tied group check.
Oh my gosh.
That was-
Bowie.
Even that one was-
Okay.
Belric, cast silence.
Now-
Yep, I'll just immediately cast silence.
After we did our marching band routine, cast silence.
Center it so it doesn't go outside the door and we're fine.
That is the most off the wall shit.
We had a plan!
Did, yes.
We had
Immediately, the plan fails.
and shit went south immediately.
Oh my god.
Our first good plan, and we fuck it up.
And we rolled, half of us rolled nat 1s.
That is the most craziest shit. Not even low rolls. I could have took like 3s and 4s. All natural fucking ones. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Senti's is a 13.
Especially, no, because of luck.
You get to choose the roll you use.
Yeah, I think with luck you get to choose.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still a
But
fail.
Yeah.
Still.
It's not a crit fail,
Yeah.
it's a normal
Oh.
fail.
And, you know, it's also really funny because it started out like 28, 47, 28, nat 1, nat 1, 3, nat 1.
We started out so good, and then it went really bad very quickly.
For a
Oh.
moment, silence goes up. What's happening, sir? Marcellus, there's something, and then there is silence.
I remember Mabehi has tremor sense, so she's gonna be able to know what's going on beyond the door.
On the other side of the door, about 6 individuals, all with like heavy feet falls, are kind of in that hallway, kind of like looking around. And with the silence, you can only feel the vibrations through the wood. There's no sound connected to it. It's such a kind of strange way of doing it. And you can feel their emotions, and they begin to do sign language to each other. As silence is a 20-foot radius.
I'm in here. Did Belric not have centered it away from the door?
Yeah, I would have tried to keep it as much as the room as possible.
Because, like, the room is fairly big, because it's a demi-plane.
Yeah, you're right.
They specifically always complained about how small it was, so I made it big.
Yeah, you can see they're like searching around what the sounds were. They clearly heard like people speaking too. They search for a moment. To find it. Wait. Eventually, they begin spreading off into study, kitchen. They look at the telescope room, even down the stairs. People going towards the underground side. They're spreading out. It seems to find this.
Alright. Since we can't hear, we'll have to just let Mabehi
Give us the
make
signal.
Oh, we can't see her.
A thumbs
So
up. Wait, we can't see her?
She's invisible.
Oh, fuck.
Well, at this point, she is visible, but he will
Oh, yeah.
when he needs her to go out.
Yeah.
He can't because it'll be silenced.
He can step out of the silence zone.
Oh, I don't know how big the demi-plane is.
I don't know, but...
I'm saying if we...
I don't know how big the
if-
demi-plane is either.
Yeah,
I
if
just
he's
assume it's
technically in the
moved.
silenced area, then he can't cast it.
Yeah, which sucks. She doesn't need it.
She really doesn't. As long as she can get out the door without being seen.
She already has advantage.
Yeah.
Everything helps.
Are you sending Mabehi out?
If she thinks it's safe.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no one near the door.
I don't sense anyone immediately.
The door
There.
to your immediate immediate left is closed. It's to the study. You can't exactly see towards the kitchen, because it's only 15 foot of tremor sense.
Yeah.
But it seems like people have gone away at this point. I bet he unlatches the secret false painting back, and it begins to silently creak open. I need a perception check from my bag.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
Ooh, she is not good at these. 14's not bad.
14. There are 2 individuals visible from the open painting. One is way down here, searching through the, essentially the great living room, the great hall. And there is another that is currently walking into the kitchen. What did you do?
Okay. Where am I trying to get to? Where's the basement?
Basement's right here.
Oh, I'll just dart forward.
Wait, which one is it actually? It's
I think
As
it's...
long as there's nobody facing.
I think it's
I think it's the
9.
mossy stairs.
Yeah, I think 9 is down. pretty sure anyway.
Just check that. West basement.
That's how stairs are usually
Yeah,
set
it
up
is.
anyway.
Yep.
Right, it's usually on the incline.
So it's the first stairs. So I bet he's gonna make a dash for it.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
she's
and make
fast.
A stealth check, please.
Will I still be in the pass radius? I think so.
For a little bit.
Oh no, not really.
For this first check.
I mean,
yes.
but it's still Becky.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, it's her getting out of the painting and cutting down towards the stairs.
41.
41. With ease, you slip through the painting, close it, thrust behind you, and begin dashing forward. The guard in the kitchen, the door opens, and partially through your side vision, you can see that there's at least 2 more of these guards in there. But as the door swings open, you're already past that point, and you quickly dash and begin heading down the stairs. The guard in the living room does not even have a chance to notice as he's busy looking towards the fireplace. You dash down the stairs, clearly visible. You can see this goes south, this one. As you make your way down the stairs, you can see all the pixies are currently in a giant glass cage, almost. It's this almost metal reinforced bottle. And you can see immediately they see Mabehi and flutter up to the edges of this bottle and begin lightly tapping. You hear these small little ting 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 ting. The mushroom men look up with awe and surprise on their faces, and you just hear many of them beginning to whisper little pop, 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 pop. As Mabehi makes her way down with a bonus action dash. Actually, no,
Mhm.
you're probably using bonus action stuff. You're probably using your main action dash.
Yeah. I mean, either way,
Either way.
they're interchangeable.
Yeah, you're able to make it down the stairs.
Alrighty.
Yeah. You can see the mushroom men are trying to be quiet. They're scared, terrified even, and they're just looking with big, wide, little mushroom eyes.
Oh shit, was I supposed to do the chair first or the bag first?
it doesn't matter. Either one. It doesn't matter order.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and start shoving mushroom people in the bag. Or in the hole. It's a portable
You just
hole,
cut
right?
down the portable hole and just start grabbing them, putting them in.
Yeah, I just push them in.
Okay.
Like pushing a toddler on the playground.
As you begin to
Push 'em
funnel
in the hole.
you see a few of them that are just staying up by their own lonesome, and they'll just kind of jump in. They're
Hell
not
yeah.
tied up or anything. They're just down here.
Yeah, once they're all in there, and the pixies. Mushrooms and pixies, if they'll all fit.
Make an insight check. First.
Not very good.
Okay. You do see the hetman, but you kind of shove him into the hole faster than you can kind of talk to him.
Yeah, I don't feel like my Becky would care enough to talk to them.
Yeah, you can just grab the
Other
bottle
than
of pixies and kind of
quickly
push it.
explaining to them what she's doing here and like she's rescuing them.
Yeah, you shove the pixies in as well, and close up the portable hole.
I'm not gonna close it yet because it's a limited amount of oxygen in there. but I'm just gonna tell him to stay in there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to the chair.
Well, you gotta free the pixies too.
I did. I freed
Oh,
the
you did?
pixies. Right?
No, they're actually locked up. You just have to
Oh,
free
are
them.
they locked? Are they individually chained up?
The pixies?
Yeah.
No, they're in a singular bottle altogether.
Okay, yeah.
You can just put the bottle in there.
I'll break them out.
Oh, you're gonna break a bottle?
Can you just not take the top off?
How big is this bottle?
It doesn't have to be very big.
Like the size of kind of like one of those water cooler. Like
Oh, that's not that bad.
Do they have to breathe? Do they look like they're suffocating in there?
no. You remember that when you found the pixies, they were also locked in like glass cages, and they were being used as light fixtures in the house.
They can breathe through glass.
That's that fey nature.
Or they have plant lungs and they're just making their own oxygen as they're breathing.
I mean, well, I guess with that, you can just throw the whole thing inside the inside the hole or the bag.
Yeah, I'll put the bottle in there.
You just kind of lay it on top of the mushroom men, who are still very terrified. You can hear these like little pops, and like because some of them know common, you can hear a few of them just whispering, "It's not safe." Pop, pop, pop. Terror.
Oh,
Throw the pixies on top.
I don't know what that's about. I'm sure that's fine. Do I hear anyone coming down the stairs or anything?
No, doesn't seem so.
Okay, chair time.
You go to the door to your dawn vault, your dawn tomb, and the door is currently sealed. Does Mebehi know the password?
I would assume so.
You speak the password, the door opens, you feel that rush of air, and you open up your vault. There, sitting within that chamber, is a single lone chair.
Okay. We didn't trap this, right? I'm gonna check for traps just real quick. Or if other people trapped it while we've been gone.
Could have gotten into our dom tomb.
Make an investigation check.
Well, in case they trapped like the door.
Oh, I see.
Damn.
It seems safe.
Alright, in we go.
Okay, you pop into the room. Nothing seems to happen. You go
I'll
over to
sit in the
of the
chair.
ancestors. Cast Legend Lore.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the book.
You ask about the Book of Chaos.
Specifically the one that I already forgot the name of, but Mabehi definitely remembers.
the king's corruption.
That one? I knew it was King something.
Yep. As you ask about it, you hear a strange
I die.
voice. King's corruption. May the king vie for more power. Often known as the most powerful of the books. This book was made before the demon lord Once attuned, the reader has assistance plus 4 charisma checks. You can choose 3 people to make it to psychic thralls, creating a hive mind. The reader, is the controller. 24 hours of constant contact must be maintained in order to create a psychic thrall. DC 21 saving throw to be controlled. If at least one of the psychic thralls is alive, the book can never die. They awaken 1 minute after death to their last thrall is killed. They awaken from 2d10 hit points. The curse of this book gives the reader madness, which proceeds over time. For a period as well as switches your
Bless you.
to lawful
Thank you.
always. Additionally, once per month, a trusted person either switches between good or evil alike, depending on who the cursed individual is. Once awakened, all 5 books of chaos are gathered. They lose the cursed effect, but gain new abilities. The awakened feature of the King's Corruption allows them to teleport at will to any of their psychic realms. One thing that is also the ability for the psychic thralls to keep the reader alive. That individual must be on the same plane of existence. If the psychic thrall is no longer on the same plane of existence, all of the features fail to go into effect. The immortality, the teleportation, and otherwise. That is all it says.
Okay. I wrote all of that down. Typing 1,000,000 words a minute.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Alright, I've got all that. Cool. I'll hop off the chair, go fold up the hole, slip it into my pocket,
Close the door.
and then, yeah, close the door, seal it.
Gotcha. You hear the dawn tune seal behind you.
And then I'll skedaddle upstairs.
Okay.
Quietly, sneakily.
Make a stealth check.
So stealthy. You got it.
30.
Oof.
As you begin to scuttle up the stairs and back towards the painting, you don't see any of the guards, but you do hear a conversation. Sir, why are we even here? The avant-garde have been nothing but good to us. It's the king's orders. Listen to your king. Pardon me, but... Say it. Is the king in his right mind, sir? What came over him? He's acting strange. His wife? I get that. It is hard to understand the mind of someone going through something so terrible. But I do believe something's up. I don't know what it is. But there's not much I can do about it. I've been sent here, and I'm expecting to follow my orders. As a leader. Find that sound. Avant-garde or tricky bastards. You head back to the painting, flip the secret switch, it opens, and you step right back in.
I just give her I give her a head nod.
Painting
I
closes
got it.
behind it. The silence is still up.
Uh,
Can't
That's why
can't
If-
speak, but
if
I'll
Belric
give a thumbs
would,
up.
if Belric would drop it, I will teleport us out of here.
Yep, I'll drop it if I see some kind of like signal to
Yeah.
drop it.
You drop the spell. With a quick teleportation and
Well, it's not quick. It's 10
yeah,
minutes.
you take 10 minutes to cast teleportation, but the remainder of you remain silent. There's no way that they're gonna find this. You all finish the teleportation and find yourselves back in Terranok. The Terra guards immediately soften at your return as they've been watching the portal. And you're allowed to step freely into the safe space.
Cool.
And communicate what you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he will tell you everything.
Cool. Can we have Cormith around while she does this?
Yeah, you can meet up with Cormith again. If he's working at a quick pace, and we've stolen some of his best choices, I don't know how many more of these thralls Isildur can even create before he jumps us. No. He might not have the full amount.
maybe.
In that case, it would be best to take away as many of them as possible.
Because we were told of 3, right? From the doppelganger, right?
Yeah.
It was
So-
intended to be your brother,
My brother,
the
his
king.
right hand,
Yeah, the right hand, and the king.
Ringo, and the king.
So those are only 3 that were planned.
Correct. And we took away my brother.
Yes. You're about
We're
to
going for the
try to
king.
Take away the king.
Yeah.
Then it's Gringo.
It's just Gringo. We just have to kill Gringo.
Okay. All
Which
right.
is going to be hard because of clones.
Right.
It takes a while to get one back.
It does,
It does.
and it's expensive too.
Yeah.
All right.
And then don't we also need to get Isildur's phylactery?
Eventually, yes, we are going to have to do that.
Yeah. I don't know if that needs to happen before or after our confrontation with him.
Before, because if it's after, he'll just recover his body.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We've got a busy, week.
What was that last bit you said with the hand? The person had to be on the material plane.
They got to be on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
Could you shunt my brother to another plane?
That I can do. I'm thinking demi-plane.
That would work.
And it said that with the added effects of having all the books, he can teleport to the thralls, right? Not
Yes, if they're
just-
on his plane of existence, he can
just teleport. Okay, cool. So yeah. So
Kind of like a fast travel system.
yeah.
So we have to get the king to a different plane of existence immediately.
which isn't going to be too hard to do. Like I said, I'm half my magic's planar. So.
Yeah. It's kind of like your whole shtick. Well, not your whole shtick, but like your whole god shtick.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a few options for that.
Interesting happens at this moment. You get a message, Ganesh. You recognize it as being from Johannes of the other party, Nightmare. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but can you get your friend Isildur off our property? He's holding a mountain over our lake. 2 miles in the sky.
No.
Would I, off the top of my head, know which lady he's talking about?
Hmm?
Would I know which lady he's talking about?
Make a history check.
Uh,
18. Based on your knowledge of the maps, there is a small lake outside their house that is connected to the Flute Colors River.
I don't know where the house is.
Their home is right here.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're working on it.
Also, with that history check, one of the things you remember hearing, specifically from the doppelganger of Usador, is he was going to use a mountain to basically rebuild his empire and put his army atop it. He was going to use Proctus to move mountain. So.
Okay, good to know. So, again, sorry for the inconvenience. We're working on it. Don't engage. He can't die at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. Damn. He went to the Ordning Mountains. That bastard.
They're big mountains, technically.
Yeah. That's what he needs.
It would have been nice if they could have distracted him, though.
Technically they did, but he sees through a little insight into what he's doing. He can see through their many illusions and sees that one of them is a vampire who's an undead. One of them is a devil at this point of base. And he's just taking a mountain.
It's just funny because I just like how our campaign is interrupted. This isn't even our campaign.
Interrupted a couple times.
Did they specify which mountain?
Just a mountain. It's
Just a mountain.
Because
Whatever mountain
Faramir's
he's on,
parents
fucking
live in a mountain.
Not on that continent.
No, there's a whole different continent.
Okay.
Remember, they're on Southern.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Our campaigns are.
I don't know where anybody is.
Their base is.
I know that one
Kalos.
gnome guy is in Kalos.
Yeah, no, they're based in Kalos. Like not in Kalos,
Okay.
but on the same
Close
continent
enough,
as Kalos.
They basically are based in Kalos. They're like an hour. They're like an hour away. They're like
Yeah, in the same way that we're based in Rinkton.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so don't worry, your family is okay.
For now.
Don't do that. For now.
Also, he knows that his end goal is the mountain you're on right now. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, with that being the case, we know what we need to do. How are we getting to the king?
Does Gormith know a good way? Also, what happened to the thieves we hired? Do they have any ideas?
They're here.
Any secret passages we might need to know of?
Well, there are secret paths into the castle. I remember them fondly, but my brother will have them locked down, for sure. Malcolm speaks as he kind of enters into this conversation because you're finally talking about the king and what to do with it.
Yeah.
There's something that, well, might be able to work. I can form a gate to the castle itself if I have a good enough fort. I would have to be within 500 feet of the castle. If I could have a secret entrance.
All right. So that still requires us to get into the inner part of the city, regardless. So the question is, how are we going to do this? We can try to sneak in, but that's a lot of chances for failure. Okay, so we have to get within 500 feet of the... We could wind walk. But Cinti can only do, I think, what, a certain number of creatures?
It wouldn't have to be all of us.
Up to 10. You and, so 11 in total, including Cinti. And there's 6 of us. So... I'm thinking a diversion of some sort would probably be most ideal. Did Seer was the one that cast Seeming, right? It wasn't any of the mages with the terror or anything, was it? It was Seer, okay. I was making sure.
No, we don't know. They could still cast Seeming, but it's unlikely. It's like an 8th level spell.
We don't really need it, actually.
But like...
So, what I'm thinking, they're going to be on the look for us, specifically, right? Because we're pretty much the biggest threats to Isildur at the moment. So if we were to have 6 people cast maybe disguise self or something, they basically just make themselves out to be us and enter the city. That could be a distraction while we wind walk and fly to the castle, and then from up just come down. Because I'm gonna need to keep my high level spells, so I really can't use all my good shit.
There is a... It would be difficult to see me disguise self out of 4 people. If they get caught, then you're just throwing some real people in the fire. We could use seeming on people who are not as a distraction. Because you can be placed on others.
So he's saying make like random people into us.
Yeah.
That's
that it's not a concentration. Delu can hide out as your friend, and I only need about an hour to regain some of my spells.
I like that.
I wouldn't be with you to teleport you with my portal, but I could confuse the town guards for a while. Multiple different groups of avant-garde somewhere in the city. It'd be scary.
That'd be effective. All right.
Become the king that you're so desperately into.
Okay. Are there anyone have any other ideas though, on how we can handle this? That was good. That was a good one.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, how else are we supposed to do it?
I mean, we've been inside. We could teleport straight in and just run amok if we want to.
Yeah, but we know how dangerous teleporting like that is.
Exactly. So, I could just cast Earthquake on the castle and bring it down.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us with the king.
I know. I just kind of want to do it just for the
Do it after you shove the king in the demi-plane.
yeah, and just for me. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just for me. That's a personal thing.
Yeah. You should be able to.
Right.
Just after we push the king in the demi-plane.
All right. Yeah. I think that's the best plan, really. All right. I think that's the best plan.
So they're gonna cast seeming on a bunch of people to look like us
Throughout the city.
throughout the city.
And while the chaos is ensuing,
we're gonna arcane gate inside the castle, find the king, shove him into your demi-plane, and bounce.
And then we'll put either Malcolm or Madame Delu in place.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
It seemed like they'd be doing it together in shifts.
Yeah, realistically speaking. Okay. I think that works.
Yeah, how would we go through the castle? Will we be sneaking through to avoid everyone?
Ideally.
Well, because we don't have the best luck with sneaking.
What do you mean?
Because since he can cast Pass Without Chase at will.
That's so helpful.
So, last time was just a fluke. We can do better.
That makes me so scared that you've said that out loud now.
Why would you say that? You could have just shut up. Okay. We can polymorph those who can't stealth. Then drop.
Get him the bag.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like how you were turned into a potted plant.
Yeah. But how many polymorphs do we have?
How many mages are there?
Faradir can cast polymorph one time.
That's one.
Yeah.
That's two.
Now we need someone. Okay.
So primarily, the biggest problem is
Faradir and
Belric.
Belric.
Yeah,
Well,
those two.
both of them.
Actually, because like
She's not bad at stealth.
Cinti
No.
is
She has a +3.
Just
And
so
to be
big.
fair,
It scares
Cinti is actually the bigger problem because Cinti has
Yeah.
no bonus to stealth.
So
Can
we need
wild
someone
shape,
to.
though into like a
Okay.
spider.
So Cinti casts polymorph on Belric. Faradir casts polymorph on Cinti.
No. She'll cast. Alright, Cinti will cast polymorph on Belric. Faradir will cast it on herself because Cinti
Okay.
can wild shape.
She can
Right.
concentrate while wild shaped.
Yeah,
I forget. I don't know what druids can do.
I'm pretty sure they can maintain concentration.
Yeah, they just can't cast new spells
Yeah.
until I think level 20.
Yeah. So
Might actually be sooner than that. I don't know.
So we won't have pass without trace.
Actually, yeah, she can cast spells while wild shaped right now. It's 18th level.
Yeah. We've run into a new issue. We won't have pass without trace.
I mean, Faradir could poly Belric, and then Senti could pass without trace and wild shape.
True. Why did? I assume
Did you
Chad is
cut out?
good. It wasn't very
Chad's
important.
fine. Chad can
Oh.
wild shape.
Yeah. Also, Chad could also cast Pass Without Trace because isn't he also a druid?
That's true, yeah, he's an 8th level druid.
I can cast it if we need it.
We always forget that he fully has spells.
It's because he's only 8th level and we're afraid that he'll die.
Yeah. Since we leveled up.
It's so funny. I don't know if he's gonna level up.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, he hasn't exactly taken part in any of our combat. Or milestones.
Okay. So you have a plan. I can allow Chad to cast Pass Without Trace for you guys, but I won't. If he joins the combat, then I can kill Chad. Just like you.
That's fair enough.
That's the only reason I don't have him join your combats is because if he's in combat,
But outside of combat,
die.
he'd be a real asset.
Yeah!
if you are. Outside of combat scenarios can also kill him.
That would never happen.
Ooh, I'd like to say that like if Chad, when magic faded from the world, would Chad have forgotten?
I don't think so. Because it like changed the components of his brain.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a weird
Because
thought.
if it was reliant on magic, it would be like a concentration spell, but it's not.
Yeah, you're right. It was just a weird thought I had. I'm like, oh, it'd be weird if like Chad was suddenly just made into a regular bug
We just have to awaken him again.
Okay.
will.
Whoa, we gotta awaken who?
You're joking about
Who?
If
making Chad
if
dumb
Chad had forgotten,
Yeah.
Oh
if
my.
he had forgore when we lost magic.
Oh, that would have been. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but he did not forgore.
He did not forgore.
He remembers you always.
Wonderful.
He's just a good little guy.
He's the best little guy.
You have a lot of little guys in this party. I love it.
Yeah. We really like collecting little guys.
Oh god, where are we gonna put all the mushroom men?
Right, we need to get them out of there. We need to retcon that.
Yeah, we got him out.
Yeah, but
They're probably just like following us right now. Like, what are we gonna do with them?
Yeah, how are the mushroom men reacting now that they're out of the basement?
You let him out of the bag?
Yes, they need to breathe.
Definitely before they suffocated.
They scramble out, terrified
No.
as all hell.
no. The second they start running, no, line up.
They line up.
Drill Sergeant Gamesh.
If any character is, it's Gamesh.
We are not at home right now. Home is dangerous.
You see a couple of them are like shaking, like violently, like vibrating.
I walk over, pat him on the head. It's all right though.
He shakes his head to you.
We are among friends at the moment. But you cannot do everything you are doing at home.
He
Shaman.
continues to shake his head.
Where's the shaman?
Make an insight check.
Faraday would also like to do that because she cares about them very much.
I'd like to choose investigation.
I'll go with insight because I get advantage on that. Oh, not plus 10. Toggle that off.
Seer,
But 15. Holy shit!
you look around. The chieftain and the shaman are back here.
Oh no.
Yeah, hey,
So
The chief's. Oh
there's
no.
like 3 more mushroom men than you had last time.
Are they multiplying?
What the fuck is going on?
You're missing.
Can I tell which?
But there's still 3 more. That
Can I tell which ones are new?
make an insight check.
Oh.
Would I be able to try, or would my 15 be what I roll for that?
15 is what you.
I'm trying to look over all of them and make sure they're all
24!
okay.
Seer's on a roll.
I'm suspicious.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm like rubbing all of their backs to try and help calm them down. Because I love them dearly.
Yeah, so can I tell which ones are new?
Damn, man. What did they do to our mushroom men?
I'm gonna kill the 3 new ones.
They traumatize our babies.
Because, like, what did they do with the shaman?
With that, you can see that you can pick out the 3. They have less like scars on them. Well, actually, no. They look like they look familiar to other mushrooms. Almost exactly the same as some of the other mushrooms. But they're not violently shaking. Like it looks like they're trying too hard. And you can easily spot the 3 of them.
Okay. Would this insight check carry over to see if like the other mushrooms next to them are scared? Like of them specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can,
So they are.
The thing is, you know these mushroom men they do kind of have a hive mind mentality.
Mm-hmm.
There is.
So these are clearly not part of the hive.
Yes.
I can pick them up if you want.
Cool. No, here's what I am going to do. Fourth level magic missile, two bolts to each of the three.
Okay. As you begin to think that, you can see the three kind of make eye contact with each other, and they're going to charge you.
Okay, I'm still casting.
Yep.
Can I pick them up? Can I scoop them all up in my arms
The three?
to stop them? Yeah.
Make a grapple check.
I just want to try and grab all of them.
The spells
Okay.
go off. Go ahead and roll your damage. The three of you.
Okay. So they're each getting 2d4. Do you want to just use that roll for each three, or do you want me to roll separately?
Just do it for each.
Okay. 8 force damage.
Grappling two of them, right? Make another,
As many as I can.
yeah, you can grab
They're
two.
little
They are
guys.
small creatures, technically.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, for both of them, you just grab two of them. The other one gets to sear, but they all take 8 points of damage. The one is going to get to you, and it's going to make 2 melee attacks against sear.
Alright. I want you to deal like 50 damage with each attack.
It's 15 to hit.
That hits.
And that one.
That does not hit.
surprising you, sadly. This is 9 points of legend. As it just like runs up to you and just socks you right in the kneecap.
Damn!
On the ground and tries to do a face punch, but you roll to the side and avoid it.
With the two that I've got, I'm just like holding them up in the air.
Those two are going to make their melee attacks against you.
Alright.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
That's the only one that probably hits.
My AC is 18.
Yeah, it was the only one that hit. You're gonna be taking 7 points of legend, as only one of them is
Okay.
able to get like a hefty kick on your like actual arm that you're holding them up with. With that, I'm assuming you all go in to attack these 3 mushroom men.
Yeah, probably.
Can I do the thing where I like smash them into each other?
Oh yeah.
On your
Yeah,
turn.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to say this is not.
Oh,
difficult.
fuck yeah.
You smash their heads in together. Belric comes in.
I feel
swinging
kind of
with a
bad
knife
though
and
because
almost
they
like-
do look like the mushroom
They
men.
do look like the mushroom men, but like Belric comes up and like basically like the one of the ones that you're holding, Farader, becomes like a pinata as like Belric just takes his night song, just swings right through the bottom of it and just bisects it. And by the end, the mushroom men flop to the ground, and their forms ooze and pulsate as they become gray amorphous blobs. These strange gray entities with white eyes.
The fuck? Seer wants to collect those.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can. They are just entities, like creatures. You can go ahead if you want. You can try and make like an Arcana check to determine.
Yeah, I'm also gonna cast Gentle Repose on them.
Okay.
Okay, so an Arcana check.
I'm pretty sure they're dead already, though.
They're very dead.
I just don't want them rotting.
Fair.
31.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah, these are things you've probably heard of, probably studied before. These are doppelgangers.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Are there any in our fairies?
You checked your fairies?
Yeah.
The one thing you
damn.
know is that doppelgangers can, at a minimum, become small.
Okay.
There's no way they can become a
Are any of the fairies way bigger than the others?
No. Fairies seem alright. It seems they infiltrated your mushroom.
Oh, do our mushroom men look more okay?
They immediately give a sigh of relief, and you just hear a sea of pop, 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 as they just go wild. They just start hugging each other. You see some of them are like kind of dancing. They are greatly relieved. They were terrified.
I'm gonna sit down and become a jungle gym for them.
Yeah, some of them will just like they'll climb all over you. One will like kind of like plank on your shoulder, and then you see one like kind of like goes on top of your other shoulder and will leap over your head on top of the other one and like kind of go rolling down your side. almost being used as
Holding
like
back tears because
almost as used as
they're
like
amazing.
a snowboard or something like that.
Hey, where's your shaman?
They like point down to these things, and then just like kind of like, just like begin pointing everywhere around them. They're like they don't know. Like these things infiltrated. Like they took their shaman and Hetman, who is like the leader of the Mushroom Men, and then these things arrived.
They're
Yeah,
probably
nice.
dead.
Where did doppelgangers even come from?
What are doppelgangers? Are they monstrosities, humanoids? What are they? Monstrosities. Okay. Usador, I'm sure, has a lot of resources.
Yeah, but still.
He's had a long time to gather resources.
I know.
Alright,
You've met in your 6 months of life.
Yeah, that's true.
So pixies are free, mushroom men are free.
Yes.
Alright. Like
Can
I
we
was
ask
saying,
for like a room for them to be in?
more specifically, I was going to inform the mushroom men that so we are at the base of the Paladins or the Terra.
The Terra.
Yeah.
So
Terra.
you're at the fortress at the base of the mountain with the Terra.
Okay.
Paladin.
So I'm informing the mushroom men that the Terra are in charge here. This is who they listen to right now. And then I'm also going to inform the Terra. Keep an eye on them, but keep them busy. Give them tasks. You know, they will do whatever it is they tell them to do, but just
Does it have to be an interesting task, or can I just give them like shoes?
I wouldn't let them sort things for you.
They often steal,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then they sell it back to you like a.
Yeah. I'm actually it's really impressive thrifting business.
Yeah.
I will
And
deal with this now too.
and then I'll tell the pixies
Alternatively, we could just trap them in a room.
they'll get out eventually. You don't want to just try to trap them somewhere. They're very adventurous.
I'm just saying, if we give them fun things to do.
Like I said,
Yeah.
there are options, but just know they're not bad, but they're a little mischievous.
I'll find something for them to do, I'm sure.
And then the
They're like
pixies are
hitting
really
each other with sticks.
they don't mind roughhousing.
They like being in the bottom of a pool.
On the other hand, the pixies
They might try to start a fire.
that too. The pixies are just helpful in general.
Oh yeah. What's the name of the pixie? I know, Guy or something.
It's Gale.
Gale.
Yeah.
Right, Baldur's Gate, of course.
Yeah, it's before Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we've been called it.
Yeah.
I mean, Gale is basically a pixie, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep. Mm.
Mm-hmm. A fairy, whatever.
Whatever you want to call it.
Magical being. But yeah, so I do because alright. Just so that is taken care of. And we need to when do we want to make this move on the castle?
So there's one thing I am worried about, and it's Core.
It was core.
Yeah, Core. He's missing.
Right. If he's become one of the thralls, that's a problem.
Yeah. So that might also be an
Do,
issue.
do we know when he went missing?
Shortly before we arrived.
Okay. Alright, so basically after the king made the moves on us.
Yeah. Like, he just kind of walked out and he hasn't come back yet.
Have we tried to send him a message? Have anyone tried to message him?
I don't think so. I don't think we've done anything about it. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
So, has anyone tried scrying on him?
No, actually.
Would someone like to try?
Maybe we do that.
Oh, and Graham, do I need to attune to the Terras scale to use it as a shield?
No.
No? Okay. Because eventually I'm going to have to stop using the other one, the other thing.
So one thing, as you're planning out who's going to look for Quar, you do get a message from Vitalius, the other, the paladin of Greyland that you see.
Greyland, yeah.
Ganesh, with Nightmare. Isildur stole the mountain. I'm working with Kalos to send troops your way. Greyland's weak. They know. They want to kill him.
You want to clone him?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Jesus fucking Christ.
they're trying to clone Core?
No, they
Greyland.
the other party were told because they messed with a portal to the far realm. Greyland had to use a lot of his power. This is something that Ganesh saw in a dream. They had to use a lot of power to close it. Greyland's really weak right now. All the portals are people know something's going on. So the gods are antsy. The portals are weakening. The other party is seeing this, and they came up with a random idea to potentially try and clone Greyland. And they need your permission, Ganesh, to see if they can try this.
Oh,
What the
wow.
fuck?
It could work.
They have no access to Greyland.
I know I'd have to go.
This is something really weird that popped up. Like, literally, they sent me the message of like, hey, hate to be the bearer of bad news, all this stuff happened. And then they're like, yeah, let's clone Greyland.
I don't even begin. How do I answer a question like this?
That's where I ended the session. Was like, okay, like, I'll ask what happened. What
Jesus fucking Christ.
You want
Okay.
to clone a god?
Is that even fucking possible?
Don't see why not.
They want to experiment.
No,
My-
wanting to experiment is like making out with random people in college. Cloning a god is fucking insane.
But it's really...
Because like
It works?
Alright, before we even get to this whole discussion about cloning gods, I gotta respond to thanks for the support. I don't know about cloning a god, but I'll get back to you. If I can't think of anything else. because Graylin used to be immortal.
Yeah. I mean, do gods count as creatures? Or living?
Technically, they don't have stat blocks, so technically
Yeah,
no.
so
I mean, they can have stat.
They can.
Average
Yeah, I
person
know.
can. Average
Now,
person
the,
Graylin isn't an avatar though, is he?
well,
Unless
no,
he
like
is.
an avatar is like, so gods don't ever actually come to the material plane.
Yeah.
They just present a portion of their energy to represent them.
Yeah.
So, was in my mind is if they were to try to clone him, I would just imagine he would just come back as immortal. If it were to work,
That would be
'Cause it
very
would-
interesting if it worked that way.
yeah, because all cloning does is create a new
'Cause-
physical body,
Mm-hmm.
and his physical body is mortal.
So will he be able
anyways.
to ascend to godhood again?
We don't even know what will happen to his, like, we don't know who would be in control of his domain in the
Yeah.
process.
Period. Hopefully not Yseldor.
Lord Jesus, not Usador.
He would,
anyone-
if he could, he'd snatch that up so fast.
Yeah, but like the thing is, a clone wouldn't just work anyway. Graylin would still have to die.
What if we just make Gamesh a god?
Oh, oh my gosh.
Just transfer all his power to you.
That would be the most wildest concept.
And then you kill Graylin, and then he becomes a clone. Then he becomes
Oh, there's just a cycle. Like every 1,000 years, we clone the god
when
one, and then the other one dies.
Yeah, when one of you starts getting weak.
That'd be the most insane god cycle I have ever heard in my life. I gotta write that down. That's an idea.
Yeah, they brought that idea out to Vitalius, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool. He's gonna check back with you guys.
Okay. Well, that's a discussion to have outside of the session, because we can talk about that probably for like a whole another hour.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out for that. Because I still have to figure out what I'm doing with Graylin in general on a personal level. But before I can save Graylin, we have to deal with Usador. Because I don't even think if I give Lumberdoom to Graylin that will fix the problem.
Well, in your dream, you saw that the other two Vesies are no longer.
Yeah, but like, because the reason why I collected them was Graylin said that he thought they all four together might be able to give him the power to free himself. He's used the helm and the shield to generate enough power to close portals.
Yeah.
So that leaves the boots, and that will leave Lumberdoom. And if his magic is already drained from half of them being siphoned, would the other two do anything to free him?
It's tough to say.
Fuck. Okay. Alright.
You realize, I'm just gonna say this: the other party made a mistake, and one that had to be cleaned up by Graylin. Like what you saw in your dream was a very tragic outcome. Them wishing to clone Graylin is them basically trying to like
Fix
say we're sorry for this.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to help now with Graylin's power, because there's a lot on her plate. You know, like I said, it's not just Isildur. You know, Bane has his armies that are coming through. Modius wants to come through. This supposed what the other party has been dealing with, the King in Yellow, they just had to close a portal of his, leading into the Far Realm. There's a lot happening. Braylon is one guy.
Okay. I will revisit this with you outside of the session.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Okay. Alright, alright, Sierra, we were talking about the plan of going into the city. You said you had one concern.
Goodness, I don't even remember now.
It was
Because
Quarnes.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. Alright, so
Scrying him.
Scrying him. Can we get a
wizard to do it?
yeah, see what we can glean from this, if anything.
Yeah, they can gather one of the wizards. Most who has spells left. They will cast a 6th level divination spell. You see the eyes flash for a moment and then immediately shut, open again, and they just look at you, shake their head. Nothing.
All right.
Want to try again?
No, don't worry
First
about
of
it.
all, can I ask Adler if Core had anything that blocked divination magic?
Not that I know. This room is one that blocks divination magic from entering. There's ways he can. But
He may not be on this plane.
You have to know. There could be that. He has the ability to plane shift. I know it. Also, he is a very powerful druid. They're hard to look into. I don't know why he would be staying silent, but he may be old, but he's more capable than anyone I know.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not really too worried about him at the moment. Like you said, he's very powerful. And he's very wise. I'm sure he knows more than we do about a lot of things.
Yeah, it's.
I think we just have to hope that he's alright. Because we really don't have the luxury of worrying about him at the moment.
Nope.
Yeah, we've looked into it as much as we can.
Yeah. Okay. But we do need to try to start making moves on the king. That does have to happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so when alright, and it's probably like what, around 10, 11 o'clock right now?
At this point, it's like 11:30.
11:30.
So, according to Cormith, when would be the best time in the king's schedule to?
If he knows.
Well, the king, if he's on his normal schedule, that man does like a good brunch. He'll probably be eating sometime around between 12 to 2 in the Great Hall, which is open to the air. The King's Gardens and Meeting Ground has a great view of the religious section of the city, directly to the west. It does. It's where you, it's where we all fought those drow. It'd be a very open chamber. He's in there. stained glass ceilings give us eyesight from above. We repaired this, yes? He looks to Alana, who shakes her head yes. We repaired them just a month ago. We have eyes on the king. Just saying yes.
So that means we need to move soon. Can everyone move now?
Malcolm looks to you. Yeah, I can. Madame DeLu. Yes. I am armed and ready to act as a king.
Look at He said do I want him to go? Yeah. I look at everyone in avant-garde. You all ready?
Yep, ready to go.
I bet he will silently pull out her rapier. Sir?
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. We're in the... What's happening? Why are we attacking?
He's saying, are you ready to take down the king?
Oh, yes! Yes! I was like, wait! I was confused. I was like, where's the enemy?
Yes, this is just, is everyone prepared to initiate the plan?
Everyone turns into doppelganger right in front of you.
Yeah, right? I was like, what's going on? What did Mabeki notice?
Oh, the rapier threw you off, I guess.
Yeah!
Okay. Alright. Faraday ready?
Yeah.
Senti ready?
Are we casting seeming on ourselves to make us look not like ourselves while a bunch of ourselves are running around the city?
No, so what I'm thinking
Faraday's
is...
just gonna use that
Okay.
one hit dice real quick. Just to heal up from when she got punched.
I'm thinking we...
Yeah, good.
I'm thinking we wind walk so we could get to the... So we can fly into the city. You know, up and above where people can't see us.
Yeah, no, I mean more like when we get in the...
I don't...
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because once the...
They'll know it's us.
Yeah. And realistically, who else is it really going to be?
Yeah. Who else would kidnap the king?
Honestly, realistically, who's this much of a
We
threat?
can't. Okay, so here's also the issues. When we do kidnap the king, we have to kill everyone around him.
I mean, they're going to defend him anyway.
If
No,
my brother is being controlled by this, those in attendance to him won't be allies of this. They're going to be supportive.
Yeah, killing them isn't like a moral issue to me. It's like a
An obligation.
no, it's a logical issue. We can't leave any witnesses, but we also can't leave any evidence of their bodies if we want to secretly get another person in to pretend to be the king. Honestly, it'd be best to get the king while he's sleeping.
Ooh, you want a stealth mission? We can do a stealth mission.
Stealth?
I don't care either way.
stealth has not been your strong.
No, it has not.
But now also that also creates a problem because my demi-plane, the door doesn't close for an hour. I can't just throw him in a demi-plane and close it and be like, yeah, it's all good. I have to know that he's not going to resist for about an hour. So he at least has to be unconscious.
Well, if he's asleep, we can knock him unconscious.
Yeah, we go in like the dead of night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. We don't know how strong he is, though.
Hey, Cormith, how strong is your brother? Do you think we could, like, knock him out in his sleep? Is there a drug for that? Hey, Malcolm, is there a drug for that?
You're talking about poisons?
Something to put someone to sleep for at least an hour.
I can knock somebody out for an hour.
You'd wake them up.
Just beating him in the face.
Yeah, for real.
Sleep. Just beating him in.
Giving them a fucking concussion.
There is the essence of ether.
Okay. How hard is that to get?
Looks over to Madame Deleu, sighs and pulls out a vial.
Alright, how much?
If it's part of our plan, nothing.
We could send him to elemental plane of air.
Nice.
He just falls forever.
An object.
He's not like us. He can't walk.
He wouldn't realize. Oh, he's a mage. Also,
He's a mage.
Yeah, this is what like younger brothers in this world apparently do. Is they all just become wizards.
Yeah, apparently.
It's almost like
all of your brothers are wizards.
yeah.
Because with Gate, I can just create it to any plane of existence. And I figured that the airplane would be like the safest of all the ones I can send them to.
It would be safe, sure.
I mean, but also we could knock him out with the essence.
Yeah. Now, before we were saying that, how does that work?
It must be inhaled.
Inhaled.
Poisoned for 8 hours, in which he is unconscious.
So we have the chloroform. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically a chloroform.
Yeah.
All right. So this is basically another Mbeki mission.
Yeah, we could just send it a strike team.
Alright. We could try this. We could try. I don't mind.
There's also oil of Taggart, which is a contact poison, but it's a lesser chance of him being affected.
Yeah.
So she picked literally like one of the stronger ones. That she can use.
Nice. This is like morphine.
All right. So we can try. We can try the chloroform. But we have to be able to get into the castle at night.
Yeah. That's what Malcolm's for.
Okay.
We can have doubles of us running around in the middle of the night.
I feel like that would wake him up.
It's true.
You can use it as an escape plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you have the king secure, distract all the guards.
Yeah.
Madame Deleu
And make it easier.
acting as king.
If we were to cast invisibility is now, right? If we were to cast invisibility on someone that was under the effect of Windwalk, would the cloud be invisible?
I'd say so.
Does the king's room have windows?
King's would have a balcony.
A balcony.
That's perfect.
Cormith will intervene and say, just so you know, the king's personal chambers are heavily. Also, he won't be left unguarded. If he is these psychic thralls to Isildur, there's going to be someone in the world who knows about things. I don't know if you're going to catch up this
At the very least, it would limit the amount of people we have to fight. And it's it's a less public space. But the real issue is getting in.
Actually, maybe we do want it to be public.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that the kingdom already has it out for us in general.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't just a royalty thing. I'm pretty sure it's been put out to the public. So let's say we make our move on the king. It's public. Everyone's unsure where he is, and then he comes out to survive. Pretty compelling story for most to rally behind. It'll make whatever decisions that are made by the decoy king much easier to follow.
This is true.
So then maybe we don't want Cormith. So what you could do then, Cormith, is you could come as the hero that came to stop the Armor Guard from slaying his brother.
Here's a question though.
I don't want you to be enemies of the state.
Yeah, because that reputation will last.
If we could secure my brother, replace him, and then just have the actors playing him lift the manhunt on your heads, and my own, that would be enough. All we need to do is get my brother's armies, those who are loyal to him in the kingdom, to bring their armies here to the mountain. And as in the end, that's what the goal is. To defend this mountain from Isildur.
Fair. And that means we gotta get him. We just have to make it fast.
Very fast.
Alright. So when are we attacking him? Are we attacking him tonight or at brunch?
I think brunch, because I feel like security will be heightened at night.
It's a real risk-reward type of situation.
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to both. If we do it at night, no one's going to... Yeah, because if we do it at night, you know, there's be less public seeing us doing it, or less likely
Unless we
somebody.
trip through wards.
Yeah. I mean, we're going trip wards. I mean, most likely, unless we dispel everything. But sometimes our dispels don't always go through the way we want to.
Exactly.
And then, but if we do it during the day, we know where he'll be. It will be easy to access. But
there's a lot of witnesses.
A lot of witnesses.
But with a king in charge that can feed whatever narrative, we can easily explain that away as someone that was
Yeah.
just trying to slander our name.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll come up with a good story.
My vote's for the brunch.
The people already think we're heroes.
Yeah, because exactly, we don't even know how people feel about the fact that we were just become these terrorists out of nowhere.
Yeah, if what the conversation with Becky overheard in our house is anything to go by,
Yeah, exactly.
it's they have noticed something's off with the king, and they remember us as heroes.
Exactly. Like I said, so I think the day move is the best because on
Yeah.
top of that, I feel like we are like a serious crunch for time in general.
So I guess we're taking one more long rest and then.
We can do another long rest if we want.
Well,
to.
because is it not nighttime or is it
No,
the
it's
middle of the day?
it's
Okay.
11:30 and his brunch is typically
In
at
the
12.
morning, 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's still morning. Like, there's a lot
Good.
has happened this morning.
Yeah.
And his brunch is typically around 12 to 12:30.
Okay, so who wants to be in charge of drugging the king? Because after everyone is dead, he's got to go out like a light. Or even
Well,
before
I mean-
everyone's dead.
I mean, we can knock him unconscious in general. I mean, we could do that too,
Yeah,
regardless.
but he's also a wizard. It's going to be so much easier if he's not part of the fight.
I keep forgetting that he is a wizard.
And he's a wizard who can choose whether or not he accepts sending spell. So something's going on with him.
Or become poison free. At DC 15 con. Plant growth. Nah, I highly doubt you'll need plant growth. I highly doubt you'll need plant growth.
Watch, we get there because it's outdoors and it's like.
Well, if you remember, I'm the layout of the room, actually. It's on the map.
Because if you're talking about the room where those little ninjas came intact, right? Yeah, I don't remember any plants.
There. That is the king's, room. That is where he has his feasts. That's where he will have his brunch. Has the nice gardens, and the balcony leads out to the open cityscape, essentially. It looks out over the religious district of the city. In centuries past, the king sometimes has like grandiose speeches from the top of the castle walls.
Does Senti's plants count, or is it a creature because it's a part of Senti? You mean the moss that's on her?
They're technically just normal plants.
But is it like a lichen situation? Or like a tumbleweed situation?
I'm gonna say that the plants on you are not large enough in concentration to be used to use.
Okay. Alright, so we can. If everybody's in agreement, we can start making our way there now, really. We should be able to hit them by the time we get there with Windwalk.
Okay.
It'd be what, about 20 to 30-minute flight?
Yeah, easy enough. You all begin to windwalk.
But I gotta go though.
Yeah.
We're gonna end the session there tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
You all head off in the air with grandiose plans to meet the king. Well, one way or another, the king will no longer be a pawn.
Yeah.